able to escape from the island safely. Wow. Oh, it's amazing.
Yes, it's amazing. I was really thinking, I was really worried because two two of my students said all the flights during the weekend or all the flights in Jeju Island during the weekend were canceled according to the news.
Yes, correct. Uh, was in fact the Sunday, only Sunday.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, all of the flight that scheduled as Sunday were canceled. But fortunately, the Saturday when
Mm-mm.
I when we planned to came back home,
Mm-mm.
the flight was safe.
Oh, that's
So
good.
yeah, even though it was rain, it 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 was heavy rain,
Mm-mm.
and even though wind was so strong, but
Mm-mm.
the schedule was going, kept going. The yeah
Jeju
flight is
kept going.
yeah the departure from Jeju to other destination
Okay.
flight schedule was fine. So I was already worried about it from the before the night, okay. From the previous night,
Yes, you were worried from the previous night.
night to until I landing to
Yes.
uh, oh no, it's not landing, flying.
Yes. Oh, what? And when you were flying, when you
Yeah,
were on the plane.
yeah. Our flight, yeah, until my our flight to fly away. I really worried about that because even though we were sitting on the seat of the flight,
Mm-mm.
it it has a bit probability to be cancelled on the flight because the weather is really bad.
Mm-mm.
So I really worry about that because if 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 the flight uh, we is cancelled suddenly, then
Mm-mm.
we cannot escape the airport because there are too many people at there.
Oh my.
If the flight was cancelled, then
Mm-mm.
so many people ap- uh, would be panic, right?
Exactly
Yeah,
right.
so every transportation or some taxi or other rent car was full because of the people. So I really worry about that. And until the flight was reopened, we have to we had to reserve another accommodation and some find other transportation such as a rent car or some taxi to go there.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Even though we stayed about 2 days more, but we would not do anything because the terrible weather.
That's
So
right.
yeah,
You would be stuck in the house.
yeah. So my kids, as you know, our children are very activity, but
Mm-mm.
our my family, my parents, and our kids should hold only in the house. It is very bad. So unfortunately, the flight can fly away to Seoul airport.
Mm-mm.
So we could we were able to came back home safely.
Mm,
Wow.
that's
Yeah.
right. Oh, thank goodness. Well, that's very fortunate. You were worried um, the whole night, and right before your flight, or right before the plane um, took off. But then, when the plane took off, and when the plane was already flying, or when it's about to travel to Seoul,
Yes.
you did not worry about the weather anymore.
Yes, correct. I can't sleep well the night, even though from the early morning
Mm-mm.
we can hear the wind sound outside.
Oh my goodness, it was really strong.
Yeah, so that they make us wake up.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so my wife and I couldn't sleep anymore. We just checked the news about the flight
Mm-mm.
schedule, whether it was canceled or not. But fortunately, yeah, I check every 10 minutes about the schedule because if our flight would be canceled, if if our flight canceled, then
Mm-mm.
it's better not to go airport, just to extend our hotel schedule and
Yes.
our the period of the rent car period of the renting the car renting our car.
The
Yeah,
period of the period of renting the car would be extended.
yeah, I need to that. And in Seoul, I also parking my car in the airport to using using valet parking.
That's right.
Yeah, so I need to extend that also too. So I have to do many things if our flight cancels. So I really worry about that because of that. And I need then furthermore I need to extend my day off on
All
Monday.
right.
Yeah. So as you know, I changed my department. My department was changed recently.
Mm-mm.
Then I don't know want. I really don't want to call to my manager to extend my unexpected day off.
Exactly right. Especially now that it's just a new team. You're just beginning to work with a new team.
Yes,
So
correct.
it would sound really awkward.
Ah, yes.
Oh, but fortunately, you didn't have to deal with all of those. You didn't have to do those things. You came home safely. What time did you arrive, sir?
Uh, was for, luckily the flight was not delayed. It was
Oh.
very awesome. I just expected, even though the flight was not canceled, but definitely the flight would be delayed some little hours.
Mm-mm.
But oh, luckily it was not. Its flight
Right.
is just on time, so I can arrive at Seoul, follow almost same that with the same to my plan. Then I can return my car at the airport and I came back home driving my car. But the traffic was a little bit terrible because it was Saturday.
Mm-mm. Right.
But yeah, in Seoul, Jeju Island is the weather is terrible, but the Seoul is calm. Just a bit rain, but
So it. Mm-mm.
I drive about long time because the traffic of the Seoul was not good at the time. So
So how many hours did you stay on the road, or how many hours did you get stuck in a traffic jam in Seoul?
about two half hours.
2 hours and a half?
Yeah, almost. But I just said thank you God.
That's right.
Yeah, God, it is good to drive in Seoul, even though it was a traffic jam. But I
Mm-mm.
thank you. It was very thankful to me. At the normal time, it it was very annoyed the situation,
Mm-mm.
but at the time, it was very good. So
Exactly. Usually, you would get really annoyed when you get stuck in a traffic jam in Seoul. But yesterday or on Saturday or on the weekend when you came home, you did not think about that. You were just thankful that you are back in Seoul.
Yeah, so we were able to have a dinner in at at my home.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. So you came home, if you had dinner at home, probably you came home at 8 or 9?
7, yeah, 7 p.m.
Oh, much earlier.
It's in fact it's not early because we departure from Jeju at uh, 3 p.m.
3 p.m.
Yeah, even though the flight it takes only 1 hour to get Seoul.
I
Yeah, only the flight
see.
time.
Mm-mm.
But after that, I return our baggage claim. Then almost the time is about 4 hours. It is good. Yeah.
Nice, very nice. So you came home safely. You came home on time. You even had dinner at home and you took a rest.
Yes, correct. Right. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah. It was wonderful. Yeah. Today I was just told this situation to my manager, and he also experienced like this just 2 weeks ago because 2 weeks ago, uh, so, another typhoon was came to the Jeju Island also.
Right, yes. And he was also trapped.
Yeah, he's trapped, but but I can escape. Got trapped just 2 weeks ago, so. Even yeah, if I trapped in Jeju Island, I think
Mm.
he could understand my situation well as well.
Ah, exactly, because he had experienced it too.
Yeah, just 2 weeks ago. Yeah,
All
so
right.
I think Jeju Island people the people who live in Jeju Island a
Mm.
bit poor because of the typhoon. Because
All
the gap
right.
of the typhoon was just 2 weeks, and
Oh, that's true.
yeah, every weekend. Yeah.
So they couldn't really go out, or they couldn't spend time with their families. They couldn't even go to the stores or to the department stores because it's raining on the weekend.
Yeah, so rainy and heavy winds.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just heard there are many accidents too because of that.
All right. Oh, speaking of accidents, sir, have you heard of any damages or um or any areas aside from Jeju Island which were damaged greatly or which experienced great damage from the typhoon?
Yeah, actually, I don't know because after I departure from Jejaluen,
Mm-mm.
I didn't watch. I haven't now watched news anymore.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. The typhoon
So,
was gone fastly through the
oh,
Busan. Yeah, yeah. The typhoon was go upside straight and at the Jeju Island, it turned to right side.
so the typhoon passed through
Yeah, pass
Korea
through
and then
the
it went down.
no, just pass, not pass through to the Korea, just to pass beside the Korea at the Jeju Island.
Ah,
Yeah,
ah.
Korea is looks like this, and Jeju Island here,
Mm-mm.
and Japan is here.
Okay.
Yeah, and the typhoon was here, and
Mm-mm.
at this side, shoo, gone. And
Ah,
yeah,
that's
and this
right.
point, and the Busan, and thousand of the Koreas have many damages, had made damages. I just heard about that.
Oh
but
my.
Seoul is here. It was the weather is very good.
That's right.
Yeah,
So, provinces and cities in the southern area suffered from the heavy rains and strong winds
yes, yes
brought
it did.
by the typhoon. But it passed through, or it passed by Korea very fast.
Yes, yes. Only one day it passed and was gone very fastly.
Mm,
So the
all
news
right.
said this typhoon was very fast. The generated very fast and is
Mm,
finished also very fast. So yeah,
exactly.
it was a bit weird. Normally, just the typhoon from generating to finish, it takes about a week. But this
Right.
typhoon was just 3 or 4 days.
That's true. They
Yeah,
move very fast
yeah,
nowadays.
very fast. Yes,
Yes, interesting. It is weird, global. I think climate change is weird and the phenomenon we are experiencing is weird.
yes.
So,
So
yes. Well, the good thing is you're safe and sir, it's your time to share some photos of your trip.
ah, I cannot prepare yet because it just yeah. Oh my.
It's all right. It's all right, sir. Well, then tell me about work today. Since you started fresh and it's Monday, how was work today, Sir Logan?
Yeah. Uh, yeah. I'm also neglected yet, but I yeah. But we have an interview together with the people, not in
Mm,
what not individual.
okay.
So I just applied some job that was very close to my previous job.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe the 1st of October it was this decided or decided.
That's right.
So
It will be decided.
yeah, yeah, I guess it'll be the 1st of October. So this
Oh,
week I would be regulate like
that's uh,
nothing. So today I I was doing dictation of this class.
oh, you okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. You still made use of your time, and even though you did not prepare the pictures, it's all right. At least you had enough time to rest because usually you don't have a lot of time to rest because of work or because of because of playing golf. Sometimes your friends invite you, or sometimes your parents-in-law invite you to play golf.
Yeah. So yeah, yeah. Tomorrow I have plan to go play golf with my friend, but I cannot tell to my wife about that. I was afraid because during the during the trip, my wife uh, effort to effort to do many things because we were going on a trip with my parents. My parents.
Right.
Yeah, it's not compared to the wife because it's the husband. The trip with the husband's parents is not comfort.
I do understand. I understand that. So, how,
Yeah,
well, how did you make her feel comfortable? How did you make her feel that it's okay? It's okay to be with my parents. It's okay to have this trip.
yeah. To make my wife feel comfort, I did many things in pleasant.
Oh.
Yeah, drive and play with my kids a long time,
Mhm.
and but yeah, everything was great. The weather before came the typhoon was
Mm-mm.
perfect.
That's right.
Yeah, it was not hot, it was not cold, and a bit sunny.
Wow.
We can see the emerald ocean at the beach,
Mm-hmm. That's right.
and after that we also hiking, follow hiking the road, following the cliff
Oh,
near the ocean. It
nice.
was very great, and we also went to the traditional market in Jeju to buy something
Mm-mm.
to eat,
Right.
such as the Jeju Island is famous with the black pork.
Oh, right. Yes, I
Ah, you
heard
heard
about
about that?
that.
Yeah,
Yes, I did.
yeah. In
But
the
I did.
mainland,
Mm.
it is very expensive. But in Jeju Island, is also expensive, but more reasonable than the mainland. Yeah,
Wow.
we buy the black pork
Mm-mm.
and take them to my our pension.
Mm-hmm.
I make it barbecue. And
Wow.
yeah, furthermore, my father is the first time to visit Jeju Island in his whole lifetime.
Yes, right.
Yeah, so many the previous many fathers just working, not spend much time with their family like us. So yeah, he have not have made time to go on a trip with our
Mm-mm.
family. So it was just the first time to our family for my father.
Mm.
So
Oh.
yeah, so he was very satisfied about that. And have dinner and outside with barbecue,
Mm-mm.
black pork, and he also want to eat the sashimi because the Jeju Island is the island, so the seafood was famous.
It's true.
Yeah, some sashimi of fish was
Mm-hmm.
only. It is not only, but I just told we can only eat at Jeju Island some fish
Oh.
sashimi of fish. But even though we can also enjoy in Seoul, so can get everything nowadays.
Exactly. But
Yeah.
your dad enjoyed it. Your dad, since it's your dad's first time to go on a trip or first time to go to Jeju Island in his lifetime. He enjoyed the food in Jeju Island.
Yes, and then the special thing is I found that his sunglasses was very old and looks very cheap because
Oh.
I yeah, nowadays I can understand my father's just before save his money to himself, so I
Right.
think my father have to not buy new one. Has not bought a new one.
Yes, that's right. Had not bought a new
Yeah,
one. Never bought a new one.
yeah. I just realized the sunglasses was not new one. Just I get some other people or some other things.
Um.
So at the airport, I confirmed we can fly safely, even though the
Mm-mm,
bad weather.
mm-mm.
I bought a new sunglasses. Uh, how to say secretly or don't tell him. Just
Ah.
yeah, how to express
In.
this? Yeah, I just let him take a rest on the uh, seat in the chair.
Okay.
Yeah, in front of the gate, and
Mm-mm.
I just go to the duty free shop to buy the new sunglasses.
You bought it secretly.
Yeah, for security. And then I just passed to my mother. I just pass it to my mother to give give my dad instead of me because I think it's also a bit shy. Yeah, it's I think it's so son and dad was like that. Yeah, I
Oh,
just
you did
heard
not.
from my mother. My
Mm-mm.
my father don't express how he feel about that, but
Mm.
after they came back home,
Mm-mm.
my father said it was very he really liked that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wish you could have heard it personally.
Yeah, but yeah, boss, my father and I were shy guy about that.
I know. I know, right? Yes, it's a man's nature not to be too open about their feelings, or they're not so open about their feelings.
Yeah, even though it was not too expensive, but I worried about that he don't want to get it just to ask me to refund it. Yeah, that's why
Oh,
I don't tell him when I bought that.
exactly.
Yeah,
That's right.
many old guys usually do that just to get just to get the mind and let let me refund it. So because of that, I just to pass to my mother just to write to depart my flight. My flight just to before yeah my our flight
Mm.
be flight. My,
Oh, ah, that was wonderful. That is just wonderful. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you, Sir Logan, for telling me about it. You're very sweet. I also think that your father appreciated the present, and I know he is excited to wear those pair of glasses.
yeah. So I want to the glasses makes mother my father go on a trip frequently.
Oh, right. Exactly. Oh, he will definitely use it then.
Yes,
So
that's right.
it's amazing. Well, thank you. You're very sweet. And again, you are so fortunate that you came home safely without any hassle or without any delay, and you were able to take a rest. Unfortunately, at work, it's still irregular. So you are still, how do you call that? There's no developments yet
Uh, yes,
at
yes.
work,
Yes,
right?
I still have to work. Just to,
Yeah.
yeah, it make me increase my weight. I gain my weight for my nowadays. I
I
have no worry about that. Oh my.
know. Well, but you have an active lifestyle. As you have said, tomorrow you are going to play golf with your friends. It's going to be a secret, but you will play golf.
Yes.
Yeah. And I know you have a way to lose weight. So don't worry about that, sir. For now, all you need to do is to get some sleep and enjoy the rest of your night.
Yes, thank you. I think you're because of your praying, I can become safely.
I know. My prayer is very strong.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome, and thank you for sharing everything with me. I will see you again on Wednesday. Have a great night, Sir Logan.
Yes, bye. See you on Wednesday. Bye.
See you. Bye.